Welcome to Kurt and Lucy Got You Covered. Every week we talk about the biggest things in gaming.
Damn right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's time for biggest news of the week.
I feel like there should be a song, right?
Yeah, but in my head I kind of want to do the do-do-do-do-do-do, but that's what Kind of Funny does. You know.
Okay, well, we could have
our own version.
It's like drum and bass.
Yeah, I was like,
and and it's like, would you steal a car? Like, one of the pirates.
You wouldn't download a car. Try me. If I could, I would.
Okay, breaking news. Tonight on GCN, Battlefield 6 layoffs. Despite Battlefield 6's massive initial success last year, EA has made cuts to staff across Battlefield studios. The exact number of affected employees is currently unknown.
Resident Evil Requiem is getting new story content along with photo mode and a minigame.
Fallout 3 Remastered leaked? No kidding. The worst kept secret, the Fallout 3 Remaster gets another leak, but this time from action figure manufacturer McFarlane Toys. A listing popped for several figures via gaming leaks and rumors of, quote, Elite Edition 7-inch Fallout 3 Remastered number 13 T45B Nuka-Cola, catching people's attention. What could that possibly be for?
Why would Todd McFarlane do this? Donald Glover has been cast as Yoshi in the new Mario Brothers movie. And I'm not bitter. Yoshi.
If Donald Glover can't do that, his ass
If he doesn't do that,
fired.
I'm gonna be so mad.
We should, when the movie comes out, we should dub over.
I'll dub
every scene with just you doing it. What's that? Parse word. You may remember Wordle, the little mobile game that sold for, I think, like $1 billion to New York Times. Well, Josh Wardle.
That's his name. That's where it came from. His name's
Wardle?
Wardle.
Whoa, okay. Josh Wardle, creator of the hit puzzle game Wordle, has a new game. It's called Parse Word.
Because he got like sad when Wordle like really took off and whatever.
He got sad for making $1 billion.
Well, he didn't make $1 billion. He made like a couple million probably. But he basically found solace in the cryptic crossword, and he's made a new game to sort of demystify how to work a cryptic crossword, and I'm excited. The big story today, because we're recording this on Wednesday and it just happened. Xbox had their GDC panel detailing the future of Xbox, including Project Helix. It was given by Jason Ronald, who is the VP of Next Gen. Details are as follows. Shout out to the people who tried to stream it and got shut down.
Yeah.
But the news still came out. So basically, it is the 25 years of Xbox, 25-year celebrations. And of course, they've talked about a brand new console, Project Helix, which they have already said will be able to play Xbox and PC games. I think the interesting things that some of the stuff from Jason was saying is something that Xbox has been, I think, less elegantly trying to push out the door in the recent years, which is the fact that the gamers are not centralized anymore. Everyone has a library on Steam, a library on Xbox, library on PlayStation, library on mobile. So this push with Project Helix is to make more of a concerted effort to sort of make things easier for gamers to go between platforms when they have games. So they've already got that with Xbox Play Anywhere. But looking ahead to this new console, they're doing things like, if you develop something now for Xbox Series X and S, then it will kind of be grandfathered in and will work on Project Helix. Alpha kits will be going to developers next year. But they're also trying to make it easy for developers to build on their platforms and make it so the games work and optimize for other platforms. Because it's a big deal in PC gaming. When you got a bad PC port, you've got a bad PC port. You got a bad time. They're also doing Xbox mode. So in the ROG Ally handhelds.
Because that was, a perfectly working piece of OS.
I will say I just kind of boot straight into Steam. I don't really use the Xbox. I like it, but the ROG Ally is my preferred handheld. However, it does not need the Armory Crate, the Xbox interface,
Library
and like a different interface. Like I don't need all that. But yeah, I understand wanting to unify across console and PC. And then I think the last thing from his keynote was that they have some more. They're going to use the latest technology to preserve games, and they feel a deep responsibility for game preservation. Obviously, they've done a lot with backwards compatibility.
Yeah, no, they. I snaps to Xbox for what they've done so far with that.
I mean, Jason, I think is a very good spokesperson for this particular moment. Obviously, Ashish, the new CEO, the new head of Xbox Gaming, is very, very new. She's at GDC this week, but she's not exactly taking. She's not going to be taken to the stage because she's still very much in that learning, first days on the job thing. Whereas Jason has been there for 20 odd years. I think he's been there basically all of Xbox's life cycle. He's very clued in. He was talking about, previously they were trying to make a handheld, and then he decided this is the time that's right. He's very committed. I've spoken to him before. I'm very committed about game preservation and backwards compatibility and respecting the history of the Xbox brand. And I think at this point, where so much is in turmoil with the Xbox brand, someone like this at the helm speaking out and kind of saying, look, console is not going anywhere, but we also acknowledge the world is a different place from when Xbox launched.
Yeah, I think the thing is I never felt like Microsoft did not know what they were doing on a hardware side. That's the part where I was I didn't want them to stop making consoles because I think their consoles are good. I mean, at least the Series X and S, both of those consoles I think are pretty great. I also think, what they're doing is what I've kind of hoped that many people would do, which is this idea of maybe building a PC. Building a PC is the thing that we all do. Many older people like you and me in our old age when we're knocking on death's door and we have a little bit, and we don't want to. We have the privilege to build something. If we can move consoles to a place like a Steam machine, in theory, whenever it actually comes out, and if Xbox does the same thing where it offers a similar value, a similar whatever it wants to add, that the Steam machine is doing, they're cool. The concern I still just have is I'm okay with what you're doing. It's just I don't know if it's the hardware side that Xbox needs the most help with right now. Software. So, in theory, hell yeah, great, cool. Give me good operational, software machine that does all the libraries that I have in one place.
Yeah, kind of an unspoken thing at this point as well is that it's a smart move from Xbox, because if they are buying things if you are buying a PC game on another storefront, that storefront is taking that 30% cut. If it's an Xbox game and you're buying it through an Xbox storefront, Xbox keeps that cut.
Yeah.
And also they're right. People aren't just, there's a key thing that he actually said is just that gamers are not classifying themselves as a console gamer, a mobile gamer, PC gamer anymore. Everyone is just a gamer.
You just game.
We live in a world where if I want to know something, I have a device in my pocket that can look it up for me. If I want to watch a video or play a game,
you got that device thing.
That hideous device.
Yeah. I've had people still ask me though, so what do you play on? What do you play on? And I'm just wherever the wind blows. Yeah. Wherever it makes sense. In most cases, PC. My PC. But yeah, I just want to say, I knew this was going to happen this year.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Everyone looked. I said, I don't know if it's on record on Got You Covered, but I stood in the office and I said, Xbox is going to announce a new console by the end of the year. And you were all like, you're a fool. You're an idiot. Well, guess what? Indivina means... Vindicated. Yeah. Indivina means soothsayer.
It actually does.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. And all the times Got You Covered, not Got You Covered. Got You Covered's great. But all the times my original show, Kurt Locker, predicted something that happened the next day, it happened. 3 times in a row. It was kind of weird. Anyways.
Can you predict that I win the lottery or something?
How about we just get to the next letter?
Okay.
It's a time for What's That Toilet?
Okay. All right.
What's that toilet? Here's the rules.
Okay.
We present 10 toilets, and you must guess which video game they are from. Ready?
Joker. Batman. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Do it.
We're starting off with an easy one. First, toilet.
Oh.
I cannot even see that.
Lucy?
Oh, I said Resident Evil 9.
Oh, well, I don't think it's Resident Evil 9, but now I'm starting to second guess it. I said Silent Hill 2.
It is. Silent Hill 2.
I haven't even played that game.
Yeah, well,
That's
there's
on
going to be a
me.
few toilets, you know?
Wow, toilet spoilers. The Where's My Wife fit. All right.
All right. Number
The
2.
Where's My Wife shit. Next.
Oh, this is...
Sims 4.
I said Sims 3.
Sims 4.
I honestly forgot there was 4 of them.
Yeah, it's like The Sims 4 has like a kind of angular nature to it.
Okay. All right, well,
Yeah, I know.
pick for Lucy, pick for me. I get it.
Yeah, one for
All
you,
right.
one for me. All right. Oh,
Wow, you knew this toilet well. Have you
oh
spent
well, I might not be.
Have you spent time with this toilet?
Spent time in many toilets. I said Dishonored.
I said condemned.
It is. Batman Arkham Asylum.
Oh,
Well, shucks.
I didn't even know there were toilets in Batman Arkham
I didn't know they
Asylum.
used toilets in Batman. That's not what I thought they did. Okay. For what it's worth, if this is true, Arkham Asylum has a nice wooden seat. And I find that, you know, in Arkham Asylum, they're like, hey, we don't want to give you much, but we'll give you a nice...
Well, I hope you don't get a splinter.
But that looks like a comfortable stool to stool
right.
on. Okay. Next one.
Next.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
How do you know this so quickly?
Well, I don't.
You just are guessing so quickly.
My brain works
I'm gonna say.
quicker, I guess. I've got a coffee in my Peggle mug. Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Fallout New Vegas.
Wow.
Oh my god.
We don't know our toilets. Well, I guess. Okay. Next toilet, please. Oh. It's floating.
I think that's just a weird trick of the
Yeah, I think that's
the lighting.
Oh.
It's not. I don't think it's supposed to.
This
look
game
like
is
it's floating.
very difficult because I'm trying to now look at the engine-ish because it looks like it's Source Engine almost, or maybe I don't know.
Control.
Oh, you know what? It's not. I don't. Is it? I said Counter-Strike 2.
It is Control.
Wow.
Hey. Genuinely, the thing that did it was
Shucks.
Northlight Engine.
Has that glimmer, that like
Yeah, but it
sheen.
also does a really good like repetition of small objects, like the clock room and whatever. And I kind of remembered
that toilet. Yeah, that does have Northlight vibes. All right.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think this is correct, but I went for Resident Evil 9 again.
I went for Resident Evil 7.
The answer is Phasmophobia.
Ah!
Shit. They change those assets so often that how are you supposed to know that?
Okay.
Well, now I feel like a fake fan. Also, that's the old flashlight. These are old assets. Anyways.
I took the screenshot yesterday.
Wow, I'm a fake fan.
Wow.
I think it's because I have an upgraded flashlight. I just thought they took this one out. That's my excuse. Fake fan.
Like, man,
Okay.
you wouldn't download a fake fan.
You wouldn't listen to a fake fan, would you? Oh.
Oh.
I think I'm wrong about this, but
All right, Lucy.
Kurt, it's me, Big Shit Man.
Oh.
Death Stranding.
I wrote Alien Isolation.
Those were both the ones I thought you might get.
Oh, really? The easy thought.
I thought this would have been too easy, but I was banking on the
If
fact
it's
that
Prey, I'll be mad.
that everyone would forget this game even existed.
Oh.
It is Starfield.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Wow, great reveal image.
Yeah.
Welcome to my toilet. This person kind of looks like a shit Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah.
Like kind of looks like sorry kids, you thought this was Death Stranding? Just kidding, a Starfield. I'm gonna come and deliver.
Yeah.
All right.
If you blur that image, you would be like,
Yeah,
that's-
no. If I
Yeah,
blur,
yeah,
if
that
you blur
could
your
be.
eyes, it's literally like Sam Porter, Norman Reedus.
Norman's
Bridges.
Reedus.
Norman's Reedus.
All right.
All right, next.
Ooh, that's a good looking toilet. What's in there? Is that a? Is that
I could say what it is, but it might give it away.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna say I don't know. This is actually a very hard
This
game.
is tough. You know what? I'm going to go with my original. But
All right, Lucy.
I said Portal. And then Dishon? No, then I went back to Portal.
I said Deus Ex, the second one.
Invisible War.
Sure.
Yeah. No, it is Bioshock Infinite.
Ah! It was a potato.
It's a potato.
I cannot tell that as a potato.
Bioshock Infinite has been memed on for having
Potatoes
Food
and
in the
toilets
toilet.
and what you
food
can
and
eat.
items in the toilet.
I've only got one right. Oh. I'm going to take a risk.
I'm going to
on
make a
this
punt.
one.
Hang on.
I think I'm wrong about this. But at this point, I'm just pooping in the dark.
I said Half-Life 2 with the NVIDIA AI upscaling RTX stuff.
I said Prey.
The answer is Cyberpunk.
Oh, my God. Dude.
I also think that's an unimpressive looking toilet
Yeah.
for Cyberpunk.
Great shot, though. Great shot of it.
Thank you.
Nonchalant.
Yeah,
you,
like,
thank
hey,
you.
I'm just smoking in the girls' room. All right, last one.
Last one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Oh, this is the tough one.
What is this shot? Is this an image from an image within a game?
It's a photo. It's a photo mode.
It's a photo. It's photo mode.
It's photo mode.
Okay, I just named a game.
All right.
So
Very-
I said The Last of Us because you said it was from a photo mode. So that to me was like, okay, well, something.
Yeah, I'm wrong by like a long shot.
I don't know, but this is not right. What did you say?
I said Exit 8, but that's only because. But then I was like, I don't know if there's toilets.
I don't think there is a toilet in Exit 8.
Shit, I'm really struggling with this toilet. I really
it?
don't know what to think about
The
this
answer
toilet.
is Hitman.
Oh, it's a great shot.
That's a really good shot.
Did you find a shot online that somebody made of Agent 47 doing a selfie?
Yes, that one I found online. Yes.
Well, I got two.
I gotta say, of all the toilets you showed, this is probably the actual best toilet. Like in terms of
Yeah?
like representation, depiction, believability.
toilet roll.
I would say, yeah, and like I would say of all the I was so disappointed by Cyberpunk's toilet. I was like so disappointed.
That sucked.
You did good.
Thanks,
you got
good too.
two. I got one.
Which one did you get? Silent Hill.
Silent Hill 2. Well, it was an easy one. But like in terms of toilets,
I mean, controls looked clean.
I mean, but it didn't. But the problem is, it didn't. It
Well, it was
looked.
it was
but
floating.
it looked pasted in.
Yeah.
Like I could tell. I was like, there's like this is just an asset that somebody plopped in over.
It was just something weird with the lighting in that.
And they
one.
also just had like a toilet roll on the floor. Like what kind of sick weirdo in the Federal Bureau of Control? They're just
They have
like,
a lot going on in that game. Okay.
I'm telling you, hey, as somebody who used to clean toilets and clean bathrooms,
Okay.
I have. You know, when I walk into a bathroom, I've seen some shit.
So what you're saying is Ati the janitor is not doing
Yes,
his
it's
job.
like-
Artie was slacking.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
was
he
like,
was.
What are you doing? Leaving toilet
He had a
rolls on the
mold
ground.
problem to figure out.
Sure did. Or just listen to music and just hang out in a closet.
I want to give a quick shout out to our video game toilets, a fine subreddit that has like 7 posts and hasn't been updated in 9 years. Let's bring that back.
Well, let's get that thing covered.
Let's get that thing
Hey.
going.
Hey,
All right.
that was fun.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Okay.
Okay. It's time for Game of the Week. The segment where Kurt and Lucy highlight and chat about a game. This week we're talking about Esoteric Ebb, which I have yet to play. I have it downloaded, but GDC is happening, and I'm furious because it's getting all the buzz.
Did you not even play the demo?
No, because by the time I got around to playing the demo, I'm still backed up on Next Fest stuff. I played a bunch of demos.
So you just get to hear me be excited about it.
Hit me.
Hit you. No, I'm not
Ha.
going to do that.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay.
For those who don't know,
For those who don't know,
what is Esoteric Ebb?
Esoteric Ebb is a CRPG where it's a fantasy. I don't know.
Fantasy.
It's a fantasy CRPG. However, as somebody who is often like tired and deterred away from like rather stereotypical fantasy crap,
Hey, it's not crap.
fantasy stuff.
Thank you.
Hey man, Planescape Torment is one of my favorite games of all time. But that game's like weird fantasy.
Okay.
Anyhow, Esoteric Ebb takes the tropes of a D&D, the tropes of a fantasy setting, and in a way like grounds, kind of like, I don't want to say bubblifies it, if that's a thing, but like there's a cartoony sort of
Right.
elevation that's happening in it that makes it more than just fantasy setting, fantasy game. And you basically play as a cleric who's been brought back from the dead
Okay.
to solve the mystery of a tea shop that has blown up. And this is all wrapped up into a political race of many parties, all trying to basically compete, like all trying to win in this
Great.
this election.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 parties, and you basically, as this cleric, not only need to solve what happened to the
I never play cleric.
the tea shop, but also you also have stakes in the outcome of the political view of the world that you're in. Whether you choose to support those parties, be a part of the party or not, or help other people in the parties, it all has an effect in the game. And by a glance, it absolutely is very heavily influenced by Disco Elysium, like very clearly. And I want to say that because it's like I don't. It's not a knock to the game, because back in the late 90s when CRPGs were getting popular at that time, like Baldur's Gate 1, 2, Planescape Torment, they all followed the same formula. They all looked the same. So I don't want to knock Esoteric Ebb for kind of looking like, but they are doing it in a way where they're like using the art style to complement the UI in such a way that feels good and organic and deliberate in a way that Disco Elysium did. So they're doing it in their own way that I really love. Anyways, this game is really funny. And it's also extremely well written.
Great.
And one of the biggest themes of the game that I really love how it's doing is it's really trying to enforce this idea that you are a man doing manly things. But that doesn't mean you need to play that way, but you can. And whenever you do, I will not say it does not work in your favor, or it can work in your favor in such a way that makes you a fucking douchebag. And it's cool to play a game that's leaning into this trope of you gotta be a man. You can do manly things. And it turns it on its head that I think is probably one of the better ways in which I've seen masculinity approached in a game, that I'm really excited for people to experience. Now, yeah, you can compare it to Disco Elysium all day. However, I was reading up on the developer whose name escapes me. But he originally started working on this project in 2018 as a Planescape Torment spiritual successor. And I feel like kind of like that's also what 2019 when Disco Elysium happened, and like the whole thing kind of changed, and the genre has changed quite a bit since then, thanks to Baldur's Gate and such. But for me as a fan of Planescape Torment, it opens in a way that feels very like nostalgic, but also self-aware. It doesn't feel like it's trying to retread certain ground. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm very excited to play.
It's one of those things where I've never been so excited to do the wrong thing. Like nothing in this game feels like the right choice. And in doing the things that are wrong and seeing them spiral out of control, like spiral in a way you did not want them to happen, leaves me more excited than I would if I actually got something right.
That is, very impressive for a game to do.
Yeah. And like Disco Elysium, this is probably where the most influence, all your attributes, like your strength and your dexterity and your wisdom, they talk to you. Like they have have a role in how you're like viewing the world. So that's definitely very Disco Elysium pilled.
Is it voiced?
No. And in games that are very heavy on text and very heavy on information, I would prefer it
just to read it.
Which is why I think Sansa Black Manor got better for me once I turned down the voice acting. Sorry to those who voiced that game. It's nothing against you. It's just
but when there's a lot of text, you just
information. So yeah, Esoteric Ebb. I'm very excited about it. It also has combat in it, but the combat works.
But you're a cleric.
But it's like it's done through dialogue choices in a way. So like you still have weapons, but even the way you engage with something is turn-based based on like you choosing what you want to do rather than choosing a move. You kind of in this moment say like if you roll this strength, you could swipe, or if you use dexterity, you could dodge, or you can use wisdom and try and get out of something a certain way. So very excited about it. I haven't been this excited about it like a new game in a long time. I kind of got it reluctantly because I was like, let's go Elysium. The art style is like, it's fine. It's fantasy. I'm not into fantasy. And like, I was like, actually, this really rules. I highly recommend it. That's the game of the week.
Game of the week.
Yeah, play it when you get the chance. Okay. Viewer mail. Gotcha. You thought we were going to be all loud. Viewer mail. Dear Lucy and Kurt, they said my name correctly.
Well, they might have written it wrong, but you're the one who said it out loud.
That's
So if
true.
anything.
The critical success of Pokemon Pokopia, which at time of writing is the highest rated Pokemon game of all time, which is... That's interesting. Has shown that a drastic change in an arguably stagnating formula can produce renewed interest in a property by those who may have moved away from it. Interesting, considering Pokemon still sells bunker numbers. But I think the point that you're making is folks who were like, I'm done with it.
Did I just say May? I didn't even finish a word.
You said me. I thought you said meat.
No.
Meat.
I'm hungry, though.
Okay. Well, in your opinion, what other franchises, both current and long ended, could do with a drastic out of left field change? And what would that change be? Kindest regards, Thomas Goodyear, aka Kurt's hair twin.
Yes.
Yes.
Who emailed me a book.
P.S. For this question to work, we have to ignore the existence of God of War Sons of Sparta, which, let's be honest, many people already have. To be completely honest, I forgot that even happened.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways, Thomas Goodyear, aka Kurt's hair twin.
Yeah. And thank you for your book that you sent over. I'm excited to read it, Thomas Goodyear.
Okay, so yes. What other franchises, both current and long ended, could do with a drastic out of left field change? And what would that change be?
I mean, I was going to say stuff like FIFA or whatever, the EA Sports, whatever the hell they call
What's
it.
the
like,
change you think that needs to make?
No. But I mean, like they did this a few years
Okay.
ago by adding Ultimate Team. So they added,
Right.
card battling and all that, got to collect them all to it. They tried doing single player with the Journey. But I don't know if they're still doing that. So I mean, there's another case of it doing very well, but it's still, at the end of the day, a football game.
I mean, if I already, the things, when I think about something like this, like a Pokemon Pokopia, I have a tendency to buy Pokemon games because I get excited for them, probably out of some sort of deep-seated nostalgia, and I always routinely play them for 10 hours, like on the dot, stop, and never touch them again.
Yep.
And I've learned my lesson. I was like, I'm not doing it anymore, and I have not bought a Pokemon game in many moons.
I haven't done it since Sword and Shield because I used to do the exact same thing.
Well, I did it with Arceus, the one after it. Anyways, that was the last one for me. But Pokopia, I don't have it.
I have it downloaded.
I don't have it.
I have it.
But it was one of those things where I was like, I live by the Nintendo store. And I was kind of like, what if I just, took a peek inside and maybe picked it up? So the fact that I even have that sort of like, so the one I have in mind is a game series I don't play.
Okay.
But I would be interested to see what it would do if it did decide to drastically change it to make me interested. And that's like an Assassin's Creed.
I was also thinking Assassin's Creed.
There we go.
So Assassin's Creed has tried a number of things.
They have. They've done 2D games.
They've done the 2D ones. They've
done smaller scale.
The history mode stuff that I think is really exciting. Yeah, I don't know what Assassin's Creed could do specifically, but it does feel like there is so much more.
There's room to just to take a risk on one of them right at this point. Like I think about
What about an strategy game
Yeah, I was
where
about to
you're
say.
the head of the assassins?
Yes.
And so like, in Brotherhood where you were sending out
I believe yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's room for an Assassin's Creed game where you're not just stuck in one era.
Yeah.
Where almost like you're like at the helm of
Yeah.
like what are they called in that game? Are they called something? The Assassins?
the Brotherhood of Assassins and
Where
the Templars.
where you could almost be like a manager for them. And you
Yeah.
can like go and like send ones into
Well, it's
different
like
realms and do
Dispatch in a
things.
way, where it's like
Yes, but like a little bit more like involved in terms of like the strategy element of it.
Yeah.
And you could be
And also there's this sort of XCOM way where you
Yeah.
pick people,
Yes.
train them,
Yes.
get them to do certain jobs and
manage them.
stuff, management.
right. I don't know if the mainstream world would like it. But
I sure would.
I certainly would be like, interesting.
That would also be, hey, Ubisoft, like a really good mobile game that also works on PC.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
microtransactions.
Yes.
Don't even think about it.
Stop. And then this is just me in a hope dream. I often think that this is less about drastic changes for genres, but low hanging fruit in terms of a development cycle. I often think companies could make a little extra cash if they were to change some of their IPs into hidden object puzzle adventure games. And I do believe that there are games, even like Resident Evil or Alan Wake, that could easily transfer into like a more dialed back casual setting in which you're just going through cool environments, playing mini games. Mini games isn't finding objects.
Yeah.
Solving
little puzzles.
And it's done in a slideshow sort of style with a little visual novel elements to it. Not drastic and crazy, but you can like probably set like, hey, we have 400 employees. What if we just took like a team of 15 of them and just put them in the side, gave them a year, and they could like a little hopa.
Oh, speaking of,
yeah,
a new one came out this week that I think you might like. Lost and Found Company. It's good. I enjoyed the demo.
Okay, all right, I'll make a note.
You basically like, you just find so you have a company
and you find lost things. Put that one of the books. Game of next week.
Hitman, Hopa.
Yeah. Also, Hitman's a good example where they did the turn-based game. They didn't.
And the sniper one.
It wasn't big drastic, but anyways.
There's options.
There's options. Maybe not there wasn't a super clear answer in my brain. I'm sure something will come to me after the fact. But in general, so many companies just turn their IPs into mobile games and mobilify it. I do think there's an opportunity for companies to just make smaller scale versions where they're experimenting with genres and stuff.
Thanks for watching another episode of Curtainless. We got you covered. We got a podcast version if you want to listen to this stuff instead.
Yeah.
But we'll be back again next week with some more fun times.
Don't forget to email us at gotchacovered@gamespot.com.
Please do.
Please do.
Okay, love you. Bye.